Human ingenuity has shaped our world, building cities, exploring the cosmos, and creating art. But that same brilliance has a dark side. For every treasure built, we've invented ways to protect or destroy, leading to some of history's most diabolical traps. These are not simple snares, but marvels of engineering, machines designed for death. From mercury rivers in ancient tombs to the nightmarish architecture of Akila's hotel, these inventions reveal the chilling intersection of intellect and lethality. Join me as we journey into the shadowy world of lethal design and the minds behind them. If you find this exploration compelling, like and subscribe to Unknown Facts for more extraordinary stories. Deep beneath China, the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, first emperor of unified China, is guarded not just by the terracotta army but by legendary traps. Ancient historian Sima Qian described a tomb protected by rivers of liquid mercury, circulating endlessly as a toxic, shimmering barrier. Modern surveys confirm high mercury levels in the soil, hinting at the truth behind the legend. The tomb's defenses didn't stop there. Automatic crossbows were rigged to fire at intruders, triggered by doors, floors, or treasures. These were complex mechanical systems designed to work flawlessly after centuries. The craftsmen behind these traps were artists of death, channeling advanced knowledge into a self-defending mausoleum. The tomb remains unexcavated, its deadly secrets undisturbed. The Chinese government keeps it sealed, both out of respect and fear of the unknown dangers within. The legend of mercury rivers and hidden crossbows continues to deter would-be explorers. To this day, the silent guardians of Qin Shi Huang's tomb stand as a testament to ancient ingenuity and paranoia. The lethal potential of these traps remains untested, a chilling reminder of the dark side of human creativity. The emperor's fortress endures, untouched and deadly. Leonardo da Vinci is celebrated for his art and inventions, but his notebooks reveal a fascination with the machinery of war. Among sketches of angels and flying machines, he designed chariots with spinning scythes, giant crossbows, and armored vehicles, precursors to tanks. Serving ruthless patrons like Cesare Borgia, Da Vinci became a military engineer, devising siege engines and traps for fortified walls. He imagined hidden levers that could collapse battlements, covered trenches with sharpened stakes, and mechanisms to drop stones or boiling liquids on attackers. These were intimate mechanical forms of destruction, relying on surprise and physics. Da Vinci's attention to detail was chilling, every gear and lever meticulously planned for maximum lethality. His genius was a tool, its morality shaped by those who wielded it. Most of his war machines were never built, but the designs endure as a testament to the duality of his mind. The Renaissance's brightest star also cast a long, dark shadow. Da Vinci's legacy reminds us that creativity can serve both beauty and brutality. His notebooks are a window into the unsettling potential of human intellect. Even the greatest minds can be drawn to darkness. Roman engineering powered an empire, and their battlefield traps were as ingenious as their aqueducts. Roman legions built fortified camps, but in sieges they transformed landscapes into killing grounds. Julius Caesar described layers of defenses, Scipi, entangled branches as barriers, Lilia, camouflaged pits with sharpened stakes, and Stimuli, iron hooks buried to maim. These traps broke enemy charges, sowed panic, and multiplied Roman strength. The genius lay in their systematic use, channeling attackers into zones of pain and confusion. Roman engineers weaponized the very ground, turning it into a force multiplier. The psychological impact was immense. Every step could mean injury or death. These were not just holes in the earth, but calculated systems of fear and injury. Roman pragmatism and discipline made their traps brutally effective. The pitfall defenses helped smaller forces hold off larger armies. Their legacy is a testament to the cold logic of Roman warfare. The empire's dominance was built as much on cunning as on strength. In the Vietnam War, the Viet Cong turned the jungle into a weapon, using simple materials to create deadly traps. The infamous Punji stick pit, sharpened bamboo stakes, sometimes smeared with toxins, was hidden on jungle paths, ready to maim. The mace trap, a spiked ball triggered by a tripwire, swung from the trees with lethal force. The bamboo whip, a tensioned, spiked pole, could impale anyone who tripped its wire. These traps were designed to wound, not just kill, forcing evacuations and draining enemy resources. The psychological toll was severe. Every step in the jungle was a gamble with death. Viet Cong engineers mastered camouflage and used their knowledge of enemy habits to devastating effect. The traps slowed patrols, sapped morale, and turned the environment itself into an adversary. Their simplicity was their strength. Easy to build, hard to detect, and terrifyingly effective. The jungle became a living, lethal maze. These devices were weapons of attrition, not just destruction. The ingenuity behind them reshaped the rules of modern warfare. The bamboo jungle remains a symbol of resourceful, psychological warfare. In 1890s Chicago, H.H. Holmes built a hotel that was a labyrinth of death, the infamous Murder Castle. The ground floor appeared normal, but the upper levels were a maze of windowless rooms, secret passages and doors that locked from the outside. Holmes, a master of architecture and deception, designed the building himself, keeping its true nature hidden. Some rooms had gas lines for asphyxiation, controlled from Holmes's office, while others were soundproofed vaults for suffocation. Chutes led from these chambers to the basement, where Holmes had a dissecting table, crematorium, and vats of acid. Victims' bodies were disposed of or sold, making the castle a machine for profit and murder. The building was an architectural predator, with Holmes as its operator. Unlike traps of war, this was personal predation, architecture as a weapon. Holmes's brilliance was twisted into a tool for evil, creating a private hunting ground. The Murder Castle stands as a chilling monument to the dark potential of genius. Its design was as meticulous as it was monstrous. Holmes's legacy is a warning intelligence, unchecked by conscience, can become a nightmare. The castle's horrors remain one of history's most disturbing examples of lethal ingenuity. From ancient tombs to modern jungles, lethal design is a persistent thread in human history. These traps reflect the societies and minds that created them, blending fear, power, and intellect. They remind us that the same spark that builds wonders can also engineer destruction. The line between genius and monstrosity is often just a blueprint away. If you found this journey enlightening, like and subscribe to Unknown Facts for more hidden histories. Join us again as we uncover the extraordinary and unsettling stories beneath the surface of our world.